India conveys its displeasure to Washington, India, and the United States have been close allies for decades. But their relationship has been strained in recent years over a number of issues, including trade, climate change, and the war in Afghanistan. In recent months, the relationship has been further strained by India's concerns about US meddling in the upcoming election in Bangladesh. In April 2023, the US House of Representatives passed a bill that would provide $100 million in aid to Bangladesh. But the bill included a provision that would require the US government to assess whether Bangladesh is taking steps to protect its democratic institutions and human rights. This provision was seen by many in India as a thinly veiled attempt to influence the outcome of elections. According to a source, India has informed the US that numerous measures the US is taking to topple the Hasina government are not favorable for the general security of India as a neighboring country and South Asia as a whole. According to South Bloc, Dhaka would soon be ruled by fundamentalists if Jamaat-e-Islami receives a political concession, according to the study, which also said that the nation's current liberal climate will vanish. The US has defended its position, saying that the bill is not intended to interfere in the election, but rather to promote democracy and human rights in Bangladesh. The US has also said that it is committed to its partnership with India and that it hopes to resolve the issue through dialogue. The potential consequences of this issue are far-reaching. If India and the US are unable to resolve their differences, it could damage their relationship and make it more difficult for them to cooperate on other issues, such as security and climate change. It could also lead to a loss of trust between the two countries, making it more difficult for them to work together in the future. In addition, the issue could have a negative impact on Bangladesh. If the elections are seen as being unfair or rigid, it could lead to instability and violence in this country. This could have a knock-on effect in India, as Bangladesh is a major source of illegal immigration for India. The issue is complex and there is no easy solution. However, it is important for India and the US to find a way to resolve their differences and avoid damaging their relationship. The two countries have a long history of cooperation, and it is in their mutual interest to maintain that cooperation. Here are some additional points to consider. The US has a long history of meddling in the affairs of other countries, including Bangladesh. This has led to resentment in some quarters, and it has made it difficult for the US to build trust with Bangladesh. India is also a major power in the region, and it has its own interest in Bangladesh. India is concerned about the rise of Islamic extremism in Bangladesh, and it wants to ensure that the country remains stable and friendly to India. The issue of meddling in elections is a sensitive one, and it is important for India and the US to tread carefully. If they are not careful, they could damage their relationship and make it more difficult to cooperate on other issues. Overall, the issue of India's displeasure with US meddling in the election in Bangladesh is a complex one with far-reaching consequences. It is important for India and the US to find a way to resolve their differences and avoid damaging their relationship. This was it for today. Stay tuned for more such videos.